Hello to everyone who watches this video. As usual, we are very glad to see you on our channel. Now we are in the old forest, but this, I think, is only temporary. We will see. If the field is in a suitable state for the search, we will remain on the field. If we are unable to search the field, then otherwise we will have to return to this forest. Why otherwise? Because there are a lot of mosquitoes in the forest, other harmful and annoying insects that are trying to get on your nerves with all their strength, and, of course, the web. The web is hanging everywhere. You need to wear some kind of protection on your face, or take another person with you who will walk everywhere in front of you and swing a branch, removing the web from your path. I really would not want to return to the forest, but if the field does not meet expectations, then we will have to. We will hope. Stay with us and watch this video in full. Now we will open a bottle of cool and very tasty kvass, recharge our batteries and get to work. As the first find, we see something rather attractive. This is some old jewelry that looks very reminiscent of an earring. We see the remains of gilding on this decoration and a small green stone. Cool thing. I'll take this find with me, and when I get home I'll clean it better. Another find. I think I have an old coin. Now I will take this coin in my hands and put it in order. Then we will consider it in detail. These are 2 kopecks of times of Emperor Nikolai II of 1909 of Elise. The field is slowly starting to delight with finds. We hope that good finds will continue to please us. A little later I found some old rivet or something like that. Such things are occasionally found in the fields, but I still don't know exactly what it is. The next signal sounded, and the result of this signal was a buckle. The buckle is most likely bronze. My friend found a good signal. To be honest, initially this signal was somehow vague, a bit chaotic and not as clear as it would be now, when the coin was already on the surface. There is just a lot of garbage that creates various interferences. In this part of the field, judging by the number of fragments of bricks, ceramics, the number of nails and other scrap metal houses were located here. In such heavily littered places it is necessary to turn on the detector the response speed to a maximum, well, or almost to a maximum. This way you will at least distinguish between the signals. There is less chance that you will miss any coin that has been lost among the scrap metal. My comrade, by the way, did just that. The result of this signal was a silver coin with the face value of 10 kopecks of 1923. Such a year of release, although quite frequent, but this does not prevent us from enjoying the find. Such coins are very nice to find. After a little time, I also found a coin, but this time not silver, but more familiar, copper. We see a medium-sized coin and suspect that it is a coin from the time of Alexander I. Let's clean it and find out for sure. We see 2 kopecks from the time of the emperor of the Russian Empire, Alexander. The first half of the 19th century. Year of release cannot be discerned. The coin for some reason is poorly preserved. Let's continue to search. We have the following find. I dug a pretty deep signal and saw something very interesting and very, very ancient. Somehow I managed to find the tip of the times of Kievan Rus, although I did not expect to see anything like it here. Earlier we found things related to those times, but this was only once or twice. It's more interesting than coins. And it's also interesting because such things are rare compared to coins. Although not often, but before we met similar artifacts, and we have a small collection of tips of that time era at home. I have an idea. Let's find a shadow, sit down to rest, have a cool drink and talk about it. As I said earlier, we have a small collection of different tips from the times of Kievan Rus. What if we try to auction this entire collection? I don't think they have any great value. I'm just interested in the bidding process itself. Let's do that. Watch this video to the end, because at the end there will be auction bidding and sale of tips. For today we will end our search. We were lucky that the field was suitable for search and we did not have to go into the forest. You can now see the search result on the shovel. As for me, this is a good result. I also want to remind you that now you will see the sale at the auction of antiques. Click on like if you watched the video until this moment. Now we are at our so-called studio at our workplace. As we promised, we will monitor the sale of a small collection of old metal lugs from the period of Kievan Rus. Here you can see this collection, consisting of tips of different shapes and sizes. All of these tips were found by us over an indefinite period of time in our search activity. Starting price, 1 hryvnia. 36 bids have already been made and the lot reached the price of 615 hryvnia. 1.5 minutes left before the end of the auction. If you like to watch how we sell our finds at auction, write about it in the comments below the video and like it. We will often arrange such sales if we find something unusual and more or less valuable.
Выставляем на аукцион, продаем, зарабатываем, как говорится, монету, тратим ее на мороженое. Или на виллу. На 8, ну смотря что найдете. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ну сейчас, подожди.
Well, our lot has been sold for 615 hryvnias. This is a pretty nice price for the tips. This is about $30. For Ukraine, this is a normal price. We are glad. If you liked this video, subscribe to our channel, click on the likes and write nice comments below. Click on the bell and receive notifications of new videos. Also do not forget to share this video on social networks with friends. We wish you many valuable finds and good mood. See you later.